be many people coming to the beach this bank holiday. With the latest from Brighton, I'm LBC's Nick Codley.
And I'm Andy Ballantyne in Torquay, where there's fears that lives are at risk, not from the coronavirus, but from drowning.
And back to Hong Kong. Yes, unfortunately, the rioting starts again. Police fire tear gas as protesters decry the security law plan from China.
Nick for Worry at Breakfast. Call 0345 6060 973. Text 84850. Nick for Worry at Breakfast on BBC.
There's a sniff of blood in the water for Dominic Cummings, and of course someone who has that sort of career and practices that kind of politics is going to make a lot of enemies, and I sense many of them see this as the opportunity to strike. But the person they've got to get by is none other than the Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who made it plain that he, Cummings, has his Johnson's full support. Details. Obviously, Peter Peppers, the Irishwood.
Boris Johnson is standing by his man. Dominic Cummings is remaining in post for now. The Prime Minister himself stepped in to take questions from journalists last night. There was no apology. And when he was asked why Mr. Cummings had not followed the rules, but instead gone with his instinct, the Prime Minister insisted his controversial chief of staff had acted reasonably.
As I said, I've looked very clear. I've seen a lot of stuff in the last few days about this episode of self-isolation by Mr. Cummings that does not seem to correspond remotely with reality, and as far as I can see, he stuck to the rules, and he acted legally and responsibly, and with the sole objective of avoiding such contact as would spread the virus.
The real problem for number 10 is the timeline. Mr. Cummings had been seen running from Downing Street on March the 27th, and it is at this point he drove the 260-mile trip for the first time with his wife and 4-year-old son to his parents' house in County Durham, which on March the 30th, number 10 confirmed the former director of Vote had COVID-19 and was self-isolating. Nick, the guidance at the time was explicit. You must stay at home. Durham police spoke to Dominic Cummings' father, Robert, on March the 31st, before a neighbour saw him in the garden of his parents' house on April the 5th. Mr. Cummings was later seen at Barnard Castle in County Durham on April the 12th. On April the 14th, he was back in Downing Street. Then on Saturday night, it emerged he had made a second trip up to County Durham, and at this point he'd been seen in nearby woodlands admiring bluebells. Last night's press conference, the Prime Minister insisted the most important person to his operation in number 10 had not been telling the public to do one thing whilst not obeying the rules himself.
Have we been asking you to make sacrifices to obey social distancing, stay at home, while some people have been basically flouting those rules and endangering lives? And it's because I take this matter so seriously, and frankly, it is so serious, I believe that in every respect he has acted responsibly and legally and with integrity.
Outside his home on Saturday, Dominic Cummings was confronted by cameramen and photographers when he was asked about why he had made that trip to the north of England, and he insisted that he had done what any dad would do.
Social distancing, that way, you're supposed to be more than 2 meters apart. You're supposed to be more than 2 meters apart. We're not like actions coming. Reasonably legally. Not a good look, though, is it? Who cares about good looks? It's a question of doing the right thing. It's not about what you guys think.
And just to explain, Theo, the importance, this is the man who helped Boris Johnson bring about Brexit, then helped actually deliver Brexit, and then helped smash the red wall. I mean, he's 3 for 3 for Boris, isn't he?
He is absolutely integral to the whole operation. For Boris Johnson to lose Dominic Cummings would take out his whole operation. He'd lose other people within number 10 and across government. He'd lose his raison d'etre, what he is in government to try and do, and he cannot afford to lose Dominic Cummings. That's why he's standing by. Will he survive? We'll have to wait and see. I wouldn't want to place a bet right now, but for the moment Boris Johnson is standing by Dominic Cummings, but a number of Tory MPs, senior Tory MPs and cabinet ministers are very unhappy. They sense blood and they'd love to see him gone.
And they need a dead cat tactic.
They need something.
They need to say we're opening the pubs on Thursday.
They
Then
need-
we're opening the pub, and then we just forget about Cummings.
They need,
That's what they need.
They need, but yeah, and they need now. Alistair Campbell always had a mantra. mantra. If it's on the front pages for 11 days, then the person has to go. The individual has to go. At the moment, we're on day 4. 11 days, that'll take us to next Monday. If we're still talking about it next Monday, Dominic Cummings will have gone.
We might see you again during this hour. Certainly see you later in the show. 3 hours with LBC's political reporting. Yes, he also is in on a bank holiday to bring you full coverage of this story. It is difficult to find anyone who has a supporting voice. The only thing I can offer, because I do think that in his heart Boris Johnson is a decent bloke, I think he's standing by a colleague, which is to be lauded and applauded. But this one is too far. This is a bridge too far, isn't it? We'll have your views in a moment. Let's get a couple of pointers for our conversation. Simon Hoare is Conservative MP for North Dorset and joins me now. What would you advise the Prime Minister to do, Mr. Hoare? Good morning.
It's up to me to give advice to the Prime Minister, but I would hope that at some point the damage which is being done to the government and also to our public health messaging that penny will drop. And Mr. Cummings has served the Prime Minister very faithfully and very well over a considerable period of time. And I would hope that Mr. Cummings would come to the realisation that advisers really shouldn't be the story, that he's now proven to be a distraction, and in order to preserve the integrity of the government, he should tender his resignation and not in any debate point, but just submit it and leave.
It is the decent thing to do, though, to stand by a colleague when they're in trouble, isn't it, Mr. Hoare, as the Prime Minister's attempted to do?
I suppose, and you don't want to be throwing people under buses just to sort out events. That's the sort of thing I would think would be easier. I think what is the underplayed and the news, I think it will probably come to the fore in the next 24 to 48 hours is the point theory
distancing measures in place, improve hygiene and cleaning in the workplace, and look after the well-being of your employees. Every workplace is different. Use the guidance to make your business COVID-19 secure. Access the support you need at gov.uk/workingsafely. Stay alert. Control the virus. Save lives. If you received advice to transfer your pension into a German property investment, you may be a victim of a pension scam. If you transferred out of your final salary pension or into a SIP, Money Redress are here to help. Just text yes to 82344. You don't need to use a claims management company to make your complaint. You can refer it to the Financial Ombudsman Service or the Financial Services Compensation Scheme for free. However, Money Redress are one of the UK's leading claims specialists, claiming over £47 million for missold pensions and investments. With a 5-star Trustpilot rating, our largest successful claim is over £146,000. Get your claim started today. Text yes to 82344. Change your life with Alan Carr's easy way to stop smoking live seminars. Now available online. They can change the way you feel and think about smoking. There are also live seminars for vaping, alcohol and recreational drug addiction too. And they also come with our famous money back guarantee. Plus there's 25% off all live online seminars in May. For your discount, just quote radio when you book at alancarr.com. In challenging times, WG for Business is an award-winning single-source supplier of PPE, hygiene, office supplies and services. WG for Business has a 47-year track record to make your organisational requirements achievable today. For a no-obligation bespoke solution for your PPE, hygiene or office products, visit wgforbusiness.com or text audit to 88802 now. That's audit to 88802. Nick Ferrari at breakfast on LBC.
With Zero, accounting software for small businesses that works anywhere you do.
7:21, no shortage of calls concerning Dominic Cummings. Interesting, the emails that are coming in as well. I'll be bringing those very, very split opinions. At this time, every weekday morning, I give you the grim toll concerning coronavirus. It's over 5.5 million cases now, globally 5,502,512, of whom sadly succumbing to their symptoms 346,761. And here in the United Kingdom, the cases over a quarter of a million now, 259,559, of whom the number who died 36,793. That's a lift of 118 on the figures published yesterday. My condolences to you, of course. These are figures that I'm reading, but it could be life stories to you. And the daily testing figure now stands at 110,401. The figure that was given for yesterday. That, of course, is a little over 10,000 above the target. The pages of newspapers most being made within the media of the fact that the Daily Mail, which of course is a hugely supportive paper, supportive of the Conservative body, and has to be sent to Boris Johnson, has thought it might have actually moved into position of number 1 on Britain Plus. This is what we'll look at later. What planet are they on? Since the Daily Mail so wholly and utterly condemning of both Boris Johnson and Dominic Cummings. It really doesn't get much better elsewhere. The Daily Telegraph, which is another very much Boris Johnson's supporting paper, brings out his quote: "He has acted responsibly, legally and with integrity." The mood of the paper, though, is slightly different. The Guardian, no apology, no explanation. PM bets all on Cummings. The Daily Mirror, who, of course, with the Guardian, needs to be pointed out very much at the forefront of this story. They have a picture of Dominic Cummings and a picture of Boris Johnson, and the headline is simply "A cheat and a coward." Cummings acted like any father, says the PM is the Times. Chaos in number 10. Cummings clings on is the front page of the Eye. Defiant Boris stands by his man, is the Daily Express. And lastly, the Sun backed, as in backing Dominic Cummings, and then to school. So backed to school. That is the line concerning education, which we'll explore the former head of Ofsted in a few moments. But let's get your views on about that. Is this a story that plays outside of Westminster and in Basingstoke? Do you think this man should go, or do you not that bothered? Good morning.
Good morning, Nick. I'm actually sick to death of this story. I agree with the gentleman you had on just before your last break. This is an absolute non-story. And may I point out, I watched BBC News, which they do very often, I don't believe in them, but I watched him going to his car.
Yes.
And he was surrounded by photographers, reporters, and I think I saw 2 of them wearing masks. There was no 2 metre distance between Mr. Cummings and any of those people. So were they breaking the
okay for Dominic Cummings to go 260 miles and people are defending him? A non-story? Really?
And what would you say to Hannah?
Well, I would say that if I was your mother and I lived 2 streets away, I'd get a mask on and I'd come out and help you because you're my granddaughter and you're my daughter. I wouldn't care about breaking the things. Family comes before anything else, and I just don't agree. I think it's nonsense. And those photographers were not; they were practically in his face.
Let's come back to what.
If you have, do not leave your house if you have symptoms.
No.
Do not go near your family and other households.
Hannah, what Anne is saying is, Hannah, what Anne is saying is that possibly your mum should have put on a mask. Is what Anne is suggesting.
My mum had a stroke 3 years ago and is in the vulnerable category. My point is, how do I tell my autistic 4-year-old you cannot see Nanny, right? And you're now telling me it's okay. Don't worry about the rules.
Let me ask
Why
you
don't
this.
you break the rules? But Dominic Cummings is allowed to go 260 miles, but I can't go 2 roads.
Hannah, can I put it to you that you are understandably distressed and upset, and in a way you're taking out your rage on Mr. Cummings?
You know why? Because it's one rule for the Conservatives and one rule for me. That's why.
And what would you say to Hannah on this?
I think that's just nonsense. It's not about politics. Really? No, my family live in London. I don't have a family around me. What I do is say, let's stand at the end of the drive. The council will probably come today. And he goes up to my door. What he needs is me. I'm 66. I have a mask. I'm pretty much to the sky. And, you know, people change. They can come and see you. It's perfectly legitimate. You could hold your granddaughter up. You could hold up her granddaughter up and she could wave at her grand through the window. And that would stop your granddad from getting any COVID-19.
Okay, bear in mind, of course, that Hannah's mother is in the vulnerable category, having sustained a stroke, so it's not. It may be now, of course, in the dark days following March 23rd, it was different. Ladies, thank you very much to both of you. I wish you well and safe times through this very difficult time. Anne and Hannah, thank you. More of your calls on this in a moment. 7:26 is the time on this bank holiday Monday. I stress bank holiday because they were fearful anyway that people might head to the beach because they're simply weary of 9+ weeks in lockdown. Now, of course, when it appears that one of the key advisors is able to go to Durham or west of Will and then possibly go for a nice walk to see the bluebells, the fear is even greater. We're at the seaside to see whether these towns are getting ready. First to LBC's Andy Ballantyne, who's on the seafront of Torquay. Andy.
It's amazing what a little sunshine can do there. Beaches in Devon and Cornwall were generally deserted on Friday and Saturday with the gloomy weather. A different picture on Sunday when the beaches were packed with visitors once again, not observing lockdown and social distancing rules. Luckily, most were heeding the warning about high spring tides and huge waves and stayed out of the water, except for the most hardy windsurfers. But after 9 weeks of working from home, looking after children and staying indoors, most were determined to get out and about. Amy and Luke from Torbay, like most young couples, out with their 5-year-old son having a picnic, just grateful they live in such a beautiful part of the world. Scenes last week saw a huge influx of visitors, some travelling 300+ miles just to get to the beach. Car parks were full with camper vans and people staying overnight. Fear that with the good weather today, that it will happen again. The impact of the new regulations left many locals feeling angry and frustrated as beauty spots became incredibly busy. But the biggest problem, according to Cornwall Council leader Julian German, is the lack of lifeguard cover on our beaches.
So we're now having discussions about what level of cover that they may be able to bring forward, but it's certainly not the case that the RNLI aren't providing cover because we're not paying. The RNLI aren't providing cover because they took a decision across the country not to provide cover.
The fears this morning, Nick, are that if people now ignore those warnings and go into the sea, it's only a matter of time before someone drowns.
We will have more details on that RNLI line of the story later in the show. Andy, thank you. That's in Torquay. Let's go to Brighton Beach. LBC's Nick Codling. Nick.
Well, Nick, uniformed wardens from the council are going to be on the here to prevent too many people coming here. So far this weekend, the somewhat windy and blustery weather has prevented the beach from getting too crowded. But with today set to be warm and dry, the fear is that too many people on this beach may make social distancing impossible, and it could be a hard attraction to resist for some, with many of the businesses right here on the seafront still selling food, drinks and alcohol through a takeaway service. Indeed, the few people that I spoke to who turned up this morning say they wanted to beat the rush later.
I know that after about 8:30 we get far too busy, so that's why we come down so early. And the sea's looking fantastic today, so I can't wait to get in.
You think it's going to be busy later?
Very busy, and I don't think people are going to be very sensible.
It's pretty quiet.
Do you think is it going to get busy later, do you think?
Yeah, we'll get busy later, for sure. It's bank holiday Monday.
How do you feel about that? Do you think it's the right thing, or do you blame people really?
I don't really blame people. You know, as long as they don't come here from far away, then, you know, if people live here generally, with this on your doorstep, why would you want to come down?
The overriding message from the council here, Nick, to any planning on coming is make sure you keep to the 2-metre distance and prepare for the fact there may be significantly fewer facilities on offer than usual.
Nick, thank you. Reporting from Brighton Beach. We'll come back to our conversation concerning Dominic Cummings after the news. Also, schools go back on June the 1st, some primary years, and the attempt to get some of the secondary years back 2 weeks after that. We'll give you more details. 7:30, you'll listen to Breakfast with me, Nick Ferrari, here on LBC. The news is with Simon Conway.
Labour says Boris Johnson has treated the public with contempt after saying his chief advisor acted with integrity. The Prime Minister